Thank you, gentlemen. Next, we will begin our question and answer session, starting with the first question from Braden Shearer.
First off, we would like to thank you for being willing to run for a Garrett School Board position. Running for this school board is very time-consuming and requires a large commitment. Therefore, I want to ask you what made you decide to run for this position.
Thank you. I think for me, the decision to run for this school board position was easy because we have such a great district, but I am very passionate about education, not only as a parent of children, as an educator, but certainly I'm married to a teacher who educates me about education all the time, which is a wonderful thing as well. But really, above all else, I care deeply about kids, and I want what's best for kids and families and for our community. And I'm running to bring my passion, my education, my experience, and my background to the school board, to the school district, to do whatever I can to help and to support so that we can do what is best for students. And that is really the reason I'm running is to share in that and simply to serve. That my deepest desire is to serve, to continue the great things that we have going, and to continue to work carefully on those weaknesses and challenges we face as well.
I've had a passion for education for as long as I can remember, and not just education, but what it can do for our kids and the benefits that it can give them later on in life. I can't think of any better way to invest my time and give back to the community than help these students realize their full potential and then become productive and contributing members to our society, no matter what they choose to do after school, whether it's college, whether it's go directly to work. It doesn't matter what, as long as they're productive and contributing to their society and living out their full potential, that's my goal, to help these kids. What better way to accomplish that than to become a school board member? My main purpose for running for school board is no matter what decision we make or what action we take or what changes we decide to implement, or we need to have one question in mind, or how many dollars that we spend. Every dollar we spend, we need to have one question. Is it in the best interest of our students? If it is, then we can run with it. If the answer is no, then we need to stop and take another look. So that has got to be the reigning question behind every action that we take. Thank you.
Like I said, I'm running for re-election. I'm really proud of the work we've done the last 4 years. I would like to continue to be a part of that. We all have a passion for kids. We all do this for the kids, and I just think that the things we're doing here, the innovation we've shown, the textbooks, the MacBooks, iPads, I think they're all great tools to help the students with their education. I think we need to give the teachers, the tools they need to help our students, especially with the changing dynamics of education, all the electronics. And one thing about the school board is the school board, we don't run the school. The school board just makes sure the school runs well. We have great administrators, great staff, great students, and our job is just to give them the best that we can afford for them to have. Thank you.
I'm not running for school board because my wife encouraged this. In fact, it was quite the opposite. The reason I'm running for school board is because I want to see our students, I want to see them get a good basic education from top to bottom. We have graduates that are going to go out of this school every year. Some are going to be doctors, some are going to be janitors. There's nothing wrong with either one of those things. And we have to make sure that each of those kids gets a good basic education to be the most that they can be. But being a school board member isn't just about education. Being a school board member is being a good employer. You have a lot of employees out here that are really, they're the basics behind the education that these kids get. It's very important that you as a school board make sure that they're treated correctly, everything is handled correctly. Financially, There's a lot of financial responsibility. You know, we want to get the most bang for our buck. You know, my wife and I are probably some of the biggest taxpayers in the district. You know what? I sat up here on the school board several years ago and voted to build a new middle school. I came to a meeting and encouraged to build the new high school because it was time. It was just time that those things happened. I didn't think about what the effect of the taxes were going to be on me. Today I'm kind of wishing I'd thought a little more about that. But by the same token, the fiscal responsibility and getting these kids a good education, being a good employer, you know, there's a lot more. You will find, if you've ever been on the school board, if you think you've seen it all, you haven't. You will have things put before you that, you know, it will give you, you can speak your opinion on something, and I'm great for that. I will speak my opinion, okay? Now let's get into a debate, and we'll debate the issue. You may have a different side of my opinion, and I welcome that. And you probably, because I've never stood in your shoes. But that's part of being a good school board member, is being able to look at the different sides of different issues and coming together. And these kids have asked some good questions here tonight. Some of the answers from me, they're probably not going to like, but we will agree to disagree. Thank you.
I'm running for school board. I love being around kids and seeing them succeed in life. I want to make our school a great place for them to learn. I dedicated 17 years of coaching football and being a fireman in the community. And I coached youth softball with girls for 10 years. And I'm dedicated and committed to the youth in our school. I feel I'm an excellent role model. And I like to see teaching them that respect, dedication, and hard work will pay off in the end for any student. Thank you.